Hey everyone, Colorwind here, and I'm gonna make a quick off-the-cuff update video for you all. It's 2009, and I'm sure some of you, if not all of you, want to know what's going to be happening on the channel. I know I've been always inconsistent. I mean, that's just how I roll, and I've sort of learned to deal with it. But I do still want to keep trying to make myself at least a little bit more regular, and that's what I'm going to try to do in 2019. Specifically, I'm going to try a lot of different ideas that maybe will excuse the inconsistency. In other words, if you know I'm working on something that's kind of big in scope, or at least out of the ordinary for myself, then maybe it'll be okay that I'm so inconsistent, because what you'll be getting will be worthwhile. But, you know, some things will still stay the same. Specifically, I want to talk about the new Let's Plays I'm going to be having up on the channel. I got a little list here of things that I need to talk about. Other than that, though, none of this is scripted, so you're going to get a lot of ums from me. Specifically, new Let's Plays that are going to be going up on the channel. I got two new series that are going to be coming up. I'm going to be playing through Spyro the Dragon 1, the HD version that recently was released as part of the Reignited trilogy. That's going to be going up on the channel, I'm hoping, next week. If not, then the week after. And the plan is to be posting those Mondays and Thursdays at the normal time of noon Pacific Standard Time. And then the other series is going to be finally the introduction of a series that I've been teasing for a long time, and I've even mentioned before, Bayonetta, as part of my new series, The Backlog Purge, which is where I go through games that I've played but have never finished. Or sometimes I haven't even played them at all. The whole point is that they're games that I feel like I should have played before, but I never did. So I've never finished the first Bayonetta, even though I have played through the second one. So I'm going to rectify that, and that's going to be what this series is about. The first game is Bayonetta, and the plan is for those episodes to go up on Tuesdays and Fridays. Both of these series will be clocking in at around 15 minutes like normal. Another thing about Let's Plays is there's a couple that I have in the back kind of thinking about. Specifically, Yoshi's Island. That was a playthrough that I started way back when I had first started the channel. I think about a year into the channel's lifespan. I stopped at around episode 10 because of Nintendo's copyright stuff that they tend to do. However, as you may have heard, Nintendo has decided to stop doing that finally, and is going to allow people to do Let's Plays and other commentary issued videos like that on YouTube and not risk getting demonetized. So I want to bring back that series and finish it kind of like I did this past year with Alice Madness Returns and Sonic Adventure DX. But I want to test it because I don't trust Nintendo really. So I'm not going to guarantee that that series is coming back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test episode, upload it, and see what happens, and see if Nintendo takes it down immediately, or maybe it's somewhere in the future, near future rather, that they take it down. I want to see what happens. So not a full like dedication to be doing that game, but we'll just see what happens. Okay, and that'll be somewhere down the road, maybe towards the end of this month, maybe February. We'll see. I want to make sure that Spyro and Bayonetta are well recorded, and those are taken care of first. Those are going to be the priority. If Yoshi's Island does not work out, then there's another series that I want to finish, and even though it's been a headache doing so, I want to get through Mirror's Edge, because technically I've already finished the game. However, recording that game on PC is a nightmare since it doesn't like to do window resolutions. It's a full screen only affair, and even if you hack into the game to make your window sized, or in a window rather, it's prone to crashing. So I was so close to beating that game, and I, again, actually did beat it, but have to re-record that footage. So I want to just be able to try to knock those out and get them out of the way, because especially since I'm close to finishing almost all of the playthroughs that I have on the channel, and Mirror's Edge and Yoshi's Island are the next two that I want to try before the last two, which are Dead Space and Final Fantasy 2 or 4 as it really is, but I'm playing the Super Nintendo original version, which is 2. No plans for that at the moment, but just know that that will eventually happen, because those are the only two left. Well, right now it's 4, but it will be the only 2 left of the playthroughs that I've done on the channel that are not done, at least in regards to normal playthroughs. In terms of Twitch playthroughs, that's a whole other matter, and quite frankly at the moment I don't have any plans for it. But moving on, I do have some footage of episodes of Colorwind Plays and the Arcade Contender recorded. However, they have not been edited yet, and I don't know when they'll be coming out. I kind of want to get Spyro and Bayonetta and possibly Yoshi's Island set up before I get those done. I know my fighting game videos tend to do a little bit better, so maybe I will switch priorities on a couple of things and get the Arcade Contender videos up and then get that series on a regular basis again. But right now my focus is on Spyro and Bayonetta, so that is a wait and see, kind of like Yoshi's Island and Mirror's Edge. But just be aware that they have been recorded. They are fine. I'm happy with the footage. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to get it edited and make the thumbnails and the metadata and all that stuff and get it out to you guys. Next, there's something else I'm going to be doing with this channel. It's a new series to you guys. It's actually something I've been doing on my blog for, God, I want to say like 8 years. And that is a recurring post that I did called it's called My Gaming Landscape, and it's a series where I talked about the things that I've been playing for the past week, 2 weeks, month. The amount of time that I would cover has always varied as I did different things and changes to it to make it more encompassing, because that's what My Gaming Landscape is supposed to do. It's supposed to be talking about all the things in gaming that are gaming related that have been happening to me over the past, again, whatever amount of time that I chose it's going to be. And I've decided, in a way to maybe shake things up on this channel, I'm going to bring that post over here on my YouTube channel and make it a video feature now. So I'm going to be recording the first episode of My Gaming Landscape, I believe hopefully later this week, so it can go up next week. Keep an eye on my Twitter at HeyColorwind to see when it will go up exactly, what day, what time, because right now I have not figured it out, because I am flying by my pants on this one. I've never done something like this where it's more of a blogging feature than anything else. The first episode will probably be very bare bones, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I haven't really captured footage for all these games that I've played, so we'll see how it works. But to be a bit clearer, My Gaming Landscape is going to cover the games that I've played for the past. The normal feature now is the normal idea right now is that it's going to be once a month. So you'll see one Gaming Landscape episode once a month, and I'll say, hey, this is what I've been talking for, this is what I've been playing this past January. In the past, the recent past has been weekly. Because I don't know what I'm doing, I don't think I could be doing that on a weekly basis, so that's why I'm changing it to monthly. However, this first episode, since the last time I did a Gaming Landscape on my blog was back at the very beginning of November, this first episode is going to cover both November and December of 2018. Another part of this feature that I cover is I also update people on additions to my collection, because I know people are interested in that. They want to say, what pickups have you gotten? What games have you bought? That kind of thing. And in the future, I think I might also try to include some things more than just those two things that happened to me gaming wise. Maybe thoughts I've had of certain news stories, maybe just something that happened with friends of ours that I've been talking about that's gaming related. We'll see. There could be an other section added to my gaming landscape in the future, but it's going to be mostly covering what I've played and what I've picked up. So be on the lookout for that in the next week or so. Next, I want to cover reviews, which is something that's also new to the channel. I've been working on this one news review show idea for over a year, and again, because I don't know what I'm doing, it's taken me a hell of a long time to get it done. But to be honest, also some of it is also just me putting it off. However, one thing I do want to try to do is not only finish that, but also have sort of an easier, shorter version of it that I'm going to be doing. I mentioned before in a previous update video, I think it was 2 years ago, that I was working on an idea called blast processing. Well, the original idea of blast processing has now been renamed the next level, and blast processing is now going to turn into something of a shorter review show. The next level is going to be something that's very in-depth. It's going to be highly scripted and researched, and you'll probably be getting hour-long videos from that thing, and that's going to be on video games. Mostly, I'm not leaving out the idea of maybe using it for other mediums though. However, blast processing is supposed to be something more shorter, maybe around 10 to 15 minute videos. Those reviews are not going to be quite as in-depth, but it'll allow me to get my ideas out in a kind of professional way, quick, without having to really go in depth with it and everything. Just your typical, I beat the game, this is what I thought, here's my review, here's my score, bye. That type of thing. That'll be blast processing. Whereas the next level is going to be, I played through this game several times, I've beaten it 100%, I've gotten all the trophies and achievements or what have you. I know this game in and out, and here's my analysis of it. So be on the lookout for the next level whenever it happens to come out, but more importantly, probably be on the lookout for blast processing more, because that's going to be more of a shorter thing that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be able to crank them out like crazy, I don't think, especially because, again, I still don't know what I'm doing, but that is something that should be coming out quicker than the other ones, than the next level videos. To give you an idea, the script that I've been working on for that series is 25 pages, whereas I'm expecting the blast processing episode to be somewhere around 1,500 words. However many pages that is. Was that like 2 or 3? So there you go. Finally, I want to talk a little bit about Twitch. This is what I said I was going to mention earlier in this video. I'm going to continue streaming on Twitch, especially now it should be easier with my new setup that you see here. This is the new office that I have that I can stay quiet in and not have anyone bug me out in this house. I'm hoping to increase the amount of times that I'm able to stream. I'm not going to become a full-time streamer, so I will not be streaming every day. And right now I don't have a schedule, but we'll just see how that goes. And more importantly though, so I can stay focused on Twitch, I'm going to do 2 things in order to keep the focus on Twitch. One, the streams are going to be what they are. They're not going to be really pulled down by the show names and the categories that I have here on YouTube. They are going to be what they are. However, as a result, what I'm going to do is I will take the footage that I have recorded and then edit them and cut them up and then put them out so they can be like YouTube friendly. Because I've noticed that people don't really watch, at least on my channel, they don't really watch videos that are 2 hours long and stuff like that. At least not a whole lot. There are some people that like that, but that doesn't seem to be attracting a whole lot of people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to satisfy both camps by taking the footage, editing it, and then putting it up on YouTube as whatever category fits it best. So if it's a Colorwind beats feeling thing where I'm playing through a game that I've already played through before, then I'll put it up as a Colorwind Beats Live. If it's a game that I've not played through, then I'll put it up as a Colorblind playthrough or something like that, which is a new show that I'm kind of putting together for that niche, because I've never really had it before. I just kind of combined it with Colorwind Beats. Small announcement, not really big plans for that yet, because I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. So that's why it's like, well, I have a show category for it for whenever I need it. Just whatever it is that feels right, it will be a whatever show it is live. And it'll be cut up in around 15-minute, 20-minute videos, just like the rest of my stuff. Then, once I have done that for a whole stream, cut it up in enough pieces, and the episodes go up, I will then release on YouTube the full stream, unedited as it is, and then those will be categorized under Colorwind Streams, which is the name that I used to have for all my live stuff, but I decided to break it up not too long ago. That's where that name is now going. So Colorwind Streams are unedited Twitch archives essentially, and Colorwind Beats Live, Colorwind Plays Live, Colorblind Live, on Online Contender Live, what have you. Those are going to be the edited versions of those streams where it makes more sense. So everyone's going to get both. However, as a result, because it's going to take more time, that means that usually you are not going to see these archives of the streams from Twitch until a month, maybe 2 months later. And that I feel is for the best, because it gives the Twitch kind of archive of it a sense of exclusivity, time exclusivity, because that's where it's from, and that's what it needs to be priority from. So I will make it work with YouTube so that it's more watchable there, but as a result, it's going to take more time, and as a result, Twitch is going to have a bit of an exclusivity to it. So if you want to see my streams, then just go to twitch.tv/HeyColorwind, and don't expect to be getting them on YouTube anytime soon as a result. So they're going to be there. I don't charge or anything like that to see the archives of the streams then, so you can always do that and watch them there. But as for the archives themselves, I will cut them up, and then I'll also post the full thing when it's ready. That's just how I'm going to do it from now on. And with that said, I believe that's everything that I have to discuss. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, this video has gone on for quite a bit. I didn't expect it to be that long, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you will enjoy the content that I'm going to be putting out this year, especially the newer stuff. The Let's Play stuff is always going to be fun, but I'm really excited for the My Gaming Landscape and review stuff, and I even have a couple of other ideas that I will eventually get to that will be interesting. Specifically like the review stuff. I don't think I'm just going to stick to games on that. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Peace and love, gamers and players. Colorwind out.